Greetings, Gagelings. Gajan Prime here with my live reaction of Seven Deadly Sins, Chapter 214. I can't reach the you of that day anymore. I think that line, maybe I'm thinking of when they told you the chapter name last week. It's familiar. Okay, so King's gone super aggro because of, was it Gerhardt? Why can't I ever remember her name? Gerhardt. Okay. I did have that in my head, but I was like, no, that's probably wrong. First instincts. Anyway, looks like this is goodbye, Gerhardt. And he just kind of drops her. Row. Go on, kill me. Oh, he plans on it, unless someone stops him. Which I'm thinking actually is going to happen, because it would not surprise me if he actually is Bond's ancestor. Something's wrong. Which also, I brought it up last week, is that if that is the case, and this was actually the trial, and it was like the thing that, like, if he doesn't kill him, which presumably was the failed part, or what, I don't even know, and then Bond wouldn't exist. I don't know. What's wrong? Don't bluff. Truthfully, you regret it, don't you? Oh, he's even thinking of Bond, so he is... Has it already been brought up that he thinks they look alike, or is this something different? Bond knew that you were my brother, and that's why he taunted you and let your spear pierce him. Oh, it's going back to when he got petrified. Okay. Well, that's cutting it close, isn't it? Spear tip, it's like this far away from his face. Yeah. That would scare me to death. He just couldn't do it. No, I can't kill you. Oh, well, that happened. He's still blown away. What the hell? What? Who did that? I mean, all that's left are his legs. Wait, what the... There's another Glozenia, and this one's even angrier. So, does this mean that things couldn't be changed in this trial? Gah. What? Wait a second. This is... Wait, are they back to normal? Are they back in their normal selves and everything? And it's like, I'm me again. So that was your choice. Oh, I guess he pulled him out of it right at the second when the memory and whatnot would have played out normally, I guess. And I don't know. Some of this stuff, when it's like, I'm putting you in a trial. Will it be a mental trial, or will it be a vision of the past and you can't really change anything? I just want to know how you would play out in this situation. First King Glozenia? What happened there just now? It's just as you saw. I lost control of myself and killed Roe. And yet killing him was not enough to quell my anger or hatred. Instead, I turned it towards Stigma, who was unable to protect all humankind or my sister. After I realized it, I was fighting against them as one of the 10 Commandments. And all without ever knowing that my sister Gerhardt was still alive. Rather, I hadn't even bothered to find out. I was the worst excuse for a brother ever. It's amazing how she can survive. Well, I guess it's survivable. I mean, she lost both of her legs up to the thigh area and missing an eye, but I've seen people that survived worse, being a fairy and whatnot probably has its benefits too. Hang on there. If you're talking about worse excuse for a brother, I've got you beat for sure. Yeah, his sister actually died. Seriously, you're going to compete with me over that? Then answer me this. Why didn't you kill Ro? Because whatever Ro was not true evil. At the very least, all the opponents I've fought up until now have all had their own circumstances they were afflicted by. Okay, and you see all the various people he's fought. This man, who was nothing more than some low-life scumbag, was the one person that was irreplaceable in this world to my sister. You're the same way, right? Wait, I'm... what? He's talking about Bond, but it's like, what? I'm confused. So I guess he did see the connection? Ro just might have been that to Gerhard. And when I thought of that, I was no longer able to kill him. It was that sweetness, that naivete of yours that made me sympathize with you in our battle. Because true evil really does exist in this world. And its name is the Demon King. Maybe. I don't know. That's why I'm going to continue fighting against it with every last fiber of my being. Whoop. Well, that happened. Luckily it's just water. Yeah. Bah. Crap in my throat today. In order to protect the people important to me. You pass. By the way, the holy war from the trial you put me through, was that for real, or was it just an illusion? I'd say it was an illusion. That was the real deal. If it had been an illusion, you wouldn't have been able to talk to people the way... Well, okay, I should have realized that. Oh, I said, but how the hell would he have done that? Of course, if you had died in that world, then your body that was left here would have died as well. Which means, it was entirely possible, you could have ended up dying before you ever even came to the trial. Wait. That's kind of paradoxical, isn't it? It's like, you die 3,000 years in the past, so then you can't take the trial that sent you 3,000 years in the past, so does it really change freaking anything other than his existence is possibly wiped out? I don't know. Time travel and its weird twists and turns. So then we came back here. Means that I made the right decision in the trial. Well, to be accurate, you made the decision that I didn't. History is not something that is so easily twisted and changed. Then why did any of this fucking matter at all? Even the smallest, most trivial change might unknowingly cause a massive shift in your fate. Because a force was working to correct history, it forced you back to your original world. Wait, what? A force was working to correct history? Okay. So I guess so that there wouldn't be a paradox? Which means if you had made the same choice I had, it's possible you would have been swallowed down a spiral of rage and ended up walking the exact same path I did. Never again to return to this world. Oh, he's not... But you chose the path I could not, and so you were able to return. None of this is really making sense to me, to be honest. I'm sure you've gained a huge amount of growth from this. Well, yeah, now he has an idea of what a true Fairy King's power feels like, so now, with that internal feeling, he can probably develop his own abilities. Wait a second. It's true. I do feel like I know both how to draw out power from the spirit lance and wield it now. But that was when I was in your body as the first Fairy King. And now I'm back in my old body again. Ugh, my body. Wait, what's going on? Duller, what's happening? Is this a side effect of the time returning technique? Or perhaps... Where does he... Oh, I bet his wings are about to grow in. Diane, you've got to come back safely too. Oh, she hasn't woken up yet. What was her part in this story? Oh, I guess we're about to get it. Okay, so she's still in the forest with the two Gowthers. Well, I'm getting worried about Kings, so I'm going to get going now. What about you guys? I told you, didn't I? I'm going to stop the Holy War. Okay, and that... Boy, that tower looks like it's about to break. I don't remember anything hitting it, so I assume this is whatever's happening. What incredible magic power. So he's noticed me. Oh wait, who noticed you, Gowther? Whew, that was fast. I'm just doing my job. He's still nearby. Oh wait, is it the warden of the demon prison that Gowther was in? What is this killing intent I feel? He's coming. And now the tower blows up. The executioner. Okay. Really? He's the executioner? Zeldris? Really? Danger descends on Diane. If she dies, she'll be lost in the annals of time forever. To be continued in chapter 215. Now it's Zeldris, the executioner. I'm still saying Zeldris, because that was like the official name given to him. In pursuit of Gowther, who has broken out of jail, the Ten Commandments, Zeldris arrives on the scene. If he's going to stop the Holy War, then the only chance is to fight. Alright. Well, now we know what his position was. And a lot of fan art. Okay, so that's over with. Well, that was a chapter. And I still think King's about to gain his wings because of the way that he was kind of... He wasn't grasping for anything in particular, but the way he's kind of arched over. You typically see that like when someone grows wings unexpectedly or regrows them. Because I imagine that would be quite painful. Anyway, I give this chapter a 4 because we did kind of see some stuff. Though sadly Diane's trial is still yet to come. I guess she's supposed to fight Zeldris? I don't know. I'm confused. But it was never really specified what her trial was supposed to be, was it? So maybe it'll be revealed. Who knows? But anyway, thank you for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you next time. Quiche Lings, roll out.